The world was fading. It was as if the very essence of life was being drained away, leaving behind a hollow shell of what once was. The vibrancy that once painted our days with joy and wonder was slowly seeping out, leaving a monochrome existence in its wake, a slow, inexorable drain of color. The landscapes that once burst with a kaleidoscope of hues were now mere shadows of their former selves. The greens of the forests, the blues of the oceans, and the myriad colors of the flowers were all fading into a uniform gray. Sunsets, once vibrant displays of fiery hues, were now wan imitations, bleeding into the horizon in shades of gray. The skies, once a canvas of brilliant oranges, pinks, and purples, now only offered a dull, lifeless expanse, as if mourning the loss of their former glory. Flowers, once bursting with life, wilted, their petals turning ashen like ghosts of their former selves. The gardens that once brought joy and solace were now graveyards of withered blooms, a stark reminder of the beauty that once was. The laughter of children, once bright and full of life, now echoed with a hollow, haunting quality, a premonition of the silence to come. Their playful shouts and giggles, which once filled the air with warmth, now seemed distant and eerie, as if coming from another world. The air, once alive with the hum of insects and the songs of birds, grew still. The melodies that once serenaded our mornings and evenings were now replaced by an unsettling silence, a void that seemed to stretch endlessly. The vibrant tapestry of nature, woven over millennia, was unraveling thread by thread. Each thread that came loose was a story lost, a memory forgotten, a piece of our world that would never return. The world was transforming into a desolate canvas of monochrome, a haunting testament to an impending apocalypse, a silent scream frozen in time. It was as if the very soul of the earth was being erased, leaving behind a ghostly echo of its former self, a chilling reminder of what once was and what could never be again. Ancient prophecies whispered of a time when color would vanish. Legends spoke of a celestial alignment, a cosmic dance of celestial bodies that would drain the world of its hues. For generations, these tales were dismissed as folklore, the ramblings of ancient mystics. Now, as the sky bled into shades of gray and the world mirrored its somber reflection, these whispers transformed into chilling pronouncements. The prophecies, once relegated to the realm of myth and legend, were becoming a terrifying reality. The bleaching, as it came to be known, began subtly, a gradual desaturation of the world, a slow dimming of the vibrancy that had always defined life. At first it was dismissed as a quirk of nature, an anomaly, but as days turned into weeks and weeks into months, the truth became undeniable. The world was being drained of its color, not by any tangible force, but by an unseen hand, an unknown cosmic phenomenon that defied explanation. Panic set in, a wave of fear washing over the globe as humanity confronted its own mortality against the backdrop of a fading world. Museums became sanctuaries, the last repositories of color in a world fading to gray. People flocked to these hallowed halls, seeking solace in the vibrant strokes of long-gone artists, clinging to the echoes of a world lost. The Mona Lisa's enigmatic smile, once a symbol of mystery, now served as a poignant reminder of the beauty that had once graced the world. Old photographs, once cherished mementos of a vibrant past, became painful reminders of what had been lost. Each image, a snapshot of a world teeming with life and color, served as a stark contrast to the desolate monochrome landscape that lay outside. The past, once a source of comfort, now mocked humanity with its lost splendor. Section 5. The Monochrome Exodus, a Desperate Gamble. As the world teetered on the brink of monochrome oblivion, a desperate hope emerged from the ashes of despair. Scientists working feverishly discovered a glimmer of possibility, a faint signal emanating from the depths of space, a beacon in the encroaching darkness. This signal, they believed, held the key to reversing the bleaching, a lifeline to a universe teeming with color. A desperate gamble was made. a last-ditch effort to escape the dying Earth and embark on a perilous journey into the unknown. The monochrome exodus had begun, a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity, even in the face of extinction. Section 6. Legacy in Shades of Grey, a fleeting glimpse of humanity. As the remnants of humanity hurtled through the vast expanse of space, they carried with them the weight of their legacy. Each individual aboard the spacecraft was a living testament to the resilience and ingenuity of the human spirit. They were not just travelers, they were the custodians of a civilization that had once thrived on a distant blue planet. A legacy etched not in stone or song, but in the fading echoes of a world lost. The memories of bustling cities, the laughter of children, and the whispers of the wind through ancient forests were now mere shadows in the minds of the few who remained. In the soft glow of the onboard computers, they archived their history, their art, their music, and their dreams. Every keystroke was a silent prayer, a hope that their digital testament would endure the test of time and space. A digital testament to their existence. These archives were more than just data. They were the essence of humanity, captured in bytes and pixels, waiting to be discovered by some future intelligence. They knew that their journey was fraught with peril, that the cosmos held no guarantees. The vastness of space was both a sanctuary and a threat, a place where they could find solace or meet their end. But they clung to the hope that somewhere on some distant world, their message in a bottle would find an audience, that their story would not be in vain. They imagined a future where their experiences, their struggles, and their triumphs would inspire others. That their story, a tale of resilience and loss, would serve as a beacon to others, guiding them through their own challenges. They believed that their journey, though filled with uncertainty, had a purpose, a reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of hope. In the end, it was hope that kept them moving forward. Hope that their sacrifices would pave the way for a brighter future, and hope that humanity's fleeting glimpse would leave an indelible mark on the universe. Section 7. Convergence. At the cusp of oblivion. The signal led them to a swirling vortex of celestial energy, a maelstrom of light and darkness. It was a breathtaking spectacle, awe-inspiring in its grandeur, terrifying in its power. This, they believed, was the source of the bleaching, the point where their fate and the fate of their world would be decided. As they plunged into the heart of the vortex, the ship shuddered, buffeted by forces beyond comprehension. Systems malfunctioned, alarms blared, and the faint hum of the engine sputtered, threatening to plunge them into the abyss. Section 8. The Afterglow, a monochromatic elegy. The world watched in stunned silence as the spacecraft, a tiny speck against the vast canvas of space, vanished into the swirling vortex. Then, silence. The signal, once a beacon of hope, went dead. The monochrome exodus, a desperate gamble to escape oblivion, had met an unknown fate. Had they found salvation, a new home amidst the stars, a world teeming with the colors that their own had been denied? Or had they been consumed by the vortex, their journey ending in a silent cosmic funeral pyre? The answer, lost in the vast expanse of space, remained a haunting mystery. Section 9. Reflections in Black and White, a timeless meditation. The world continued, cloaked in its monochrome shroud. Streets once bustling with life now lay silent, their vibrancy drained away. The absence of color was a stark reminder of the changes that had swept across the globe. The bleaching had reshaped life, stripped it down to its essence. It was as if the world had been reduced to a series of black and white photographs, each one capturing a moment frozen in time. The absence of color, once a symbol of loss, became a catalyst for introspection. People began to see the world differently, finding beauty in the stark contrasts and subtle shades of gray. It was a reminder of the ephemeral nature of beauty and the enduring power of the human spirit. Even in a world devoid of color, moments of joy and sorrow were still vividly felt. In the end, the monochrome apocalypse was more than just the end of color. It was a profound shift in perception. It forced humanity to look beyond the surface and appreciate the deeper layers of existence. It was a testament to humanity's enduring capacity for hope, even in the face of the unknown. People found new ways to connect, to express their emotions, and to find meaning in a colorless world. It was a reminder that even in a world drained of its hues, the essence of life remained. Nature continued its cycles, and the human spirit, resilient and unyielding, adapted to the new reality. The human spirit, with its boundless capacity for love, loss, and redemption, could still find a way to shine through. In the monochrome void, every emotion was amplified, every moment more poignant. A solitary beacon in the monochrome void, the human spirit stood resilient, a testament to the enduring power of hope and the unbreakable will to persevere.